You know, we ended up drafting Isaiah Hartenstein. You know, born in the U.S., moved to Germany when he was 11. Mobile, 7-footer, really skilled, potential two-way ability. Lefty, grab another lefty for those who like lefties. Really like his potential. Looks like he's gonna play with us this summer, and then develop overseas next year. With our 45th pick, we traded it to Memphis, and we got. It's actually sort of a complex structure, but we got the lower of 3 picks they wrapped together, basically. So. Well, we're very focused on 2 things for this draft. One was, you know, obviously get someone who can help us now and in the future. And the second was to, you know, we do have a lot of, you know, potential discussions going right now with teams that advanced a little bit today. And, you know, trading the pick into the future, you know, just gives us another ability to get deals done down the road. We're obviously pretty focused on the team now. We're focused on chasing Golden State, and you know, anything we can push into the future is to help us upgrade the team, potentially through trade. We're ready to do so, and you know, that's it. Appreciate any questions or.
Open for questions.
Did I wear you guys out?
Yes. You said
yes.
There's 3 picks. You said the 45th pick. Where is that going? What?
So it's going to Memphis. They had 3 seconds next year, and however those teams line up, we get the lesser of the 3. The details will be in the press release.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's probably a pick. It'll probably end up being a pick like 45 to 50. Would be our estimate.
When we talked to Isaiah, he kept talking about how he's really versatile. Is that something you see in him?
Yeah, absolutely. And potential two-way player. We're, you know, as usual, very surprised he's available. He's been a target for us for a while. You know, the overseas, you know, players who plays overseas like him, he's already playing at a good level professionally. And guys who play overseas, 7-footers like that, they're very skilled and fit well with Coach D'Antoni's system. So. You know, we're excited for him. Fans may have to wait a little bit, but you know, some of the guys we drafted in the past are going to be on the team next year. So, one thing that I think, you know, thanks to Mr. Alexander and the resources he gives us, we do well is we always have guys, you know, future potential guys that we can add to the team at any point. And some of those have been rumored, so I can't announce them yet, but some of the guys we drafted in the past are going to be here this year. So.
How much of the priority going into today was to not use any cap space on anybody coming in, that you're either carving out more or not wanting to?
I mean, we had some deals to move to the first round that were quite close. That would have, you know, that would have impacted our cap space. You know, I think we're mostly focused on having, you know, given the bigger, you know, type of trades we're talking right now, that to have things that, you know, can entice teams down the road. So that's why we traded the second into the future again.
You want overseas for him rather than, would he have been a potential two-way guy?
You mean for the two-way contract?
Yes.
So. Yeah, it's interesting. I added the two-way contract. I think for, you know, there's pluses and minuses to each one. I think our primary goal we can get is actually get guys on longer deals than the 2-year two-way, which is a new concept in the CBA. That said, there's advantages to them, but I think, you know, you'll see most of our guys sign the longer deals because we want, if you know, we develop them for so long, we want if they had, you know, like Montrezl Harrell really helped us this year. If we hadn't had a 3rd year, now we'd be talking free agency right now. So we're always trying to get multi-year, longer than 2, because, you know, generally guys take the first year to, play, either overseas or in the Gatorade League now. By the second year, you're hoping they contribute like Montrez did or Sam Decker did this year. And then by the third year, you're hoping they're helping in even a bigger way. So we want to get at least 3 years, if not 4. So.
Daryl, you touched on what you're working on behind the scenes as far as bigger stuff. Is it becoming more clear what you may or may not be able to do? Do you know in general?
It's more clear, but nothing's final.
Daryl, Isaiah was asked if his game compared to Demo's. And he said, "I'm more versatile." so he doesn't lack confidence.
Yeah, well, I can't comment on him because he's on another team, but I would say he'd probably want to compare himself to somebody he knows better, like because Donatas has been here, in the NBA for a while. He's been playing against the bigs in Europe, so.
But you like that confidence, I guess, is what I'm asking.
Oh yeah, no, he's a confident kid. Again, he's already playing on a very strong team professionally at a young age, so and we really think he's got a lot of potential.
Just to follow up on Mark's question, of the things you worked on, first, just is anything imminent? Are you hopeful to wrap something up?
No,
that you were doing tonight?
Nothing's imminent. But could be potentially.
You're talking not draft pick guys. You're talking about NBA players and roster moves rather than anything that happened tonight with the draft.
Yeah, can't really go into details, but stuff that happens after the draft, obviously.
Well, I meant the guys who were taken tonight. You're not talking about that. You're talking about.
I think you can always involve those players. In fact, it happens all the time. But I think it's more of a go forward thing.
There are reports of Cameron Oliver. You're bringing him on board. Can you?
Yeah, I can't really comment yet by NBA rule, but we hope to bring in players such as him to the Summer League.
Daryl, we haven't heard from you since you agreed to the new agreement. Can you give us your comment on that?
Oh man, I haven't had time to think about it. I'm humbled that Mr. Alexander had the trust in me to continue to steward this franchise, and I owe everything to him. He gave me my first shot. Every day I get to do the job is a blessing. We have a great organization thanks to him, and it's it's a daunting challenge we face, chasing the trophy with Golden State, but I'm very excited to take on the challenge, and I love that we have such a strong group signed for a long time, and Coach D'Antoni and James Harden, and across our roster we have guys signed into the future that we think can really improve and help us chase that championship trophy.
You and Mike and the whole staff had a pretty clear vision, and you stated what you thought was the best way to attack and beat Golden State with how you compiled the roster. And some of the things you maybe after this offseason, do they still fit that same theory, that same?
Yeah, like a kid we drafted could shoot. Like you saw him, trying Ryan at the 5. We do think that 5s that can shoot are going to be ones that are going to have more value down the road. That's a great point. Not only do we have what I think are great people signed for a long time in the organization, it also allows us to have an extremely clear vision of how we want to play, and bringing in players who can help us now and down the road who fit that. So, yes.
Does that same vision apply to what you think is potentially available in either free agency or via trade?
I think sometimes, we're obviously trying to improve our roster. I would say sometimes you have to, opportunities come when they come, and people, you can't have them hammer everyone into a cookie cutter. But I would say whenever you have a chance at a very, very high level player, whether it be through trade or free agency, I think, you know, we have to explore it, no matter what.
Thank you guys.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Appreciate you waiting.